honored to be here as a host of this English debate that we are doing today. And from the bottom of my heart, I really want to welcome every single one of you to be joining with us in this wide debate, especially our 6 amazing students that we are here today in order to have a very strong discussion about the book. So they are from grade 8 and 7. Welcome. And I really want to thank you for your hard work, dedication, your time, your effort that you put into this participation, which we, as expected from each one of you, which is very outstanding and remarkable. Today, we are here to discuss a novella by Ernest Hemingway. His story is simple, yet meaningful and deep. So, to begin with, I really want to ask Sidat, can you please give a short description about the book, The Old Man and the Sea?
There was the man named Santiago. He wanted to go live in the deeps of the sea. He fished for 84 days and didn't catch any fish. There was a kid named Madeline. He motivated him to go in the deeps of the sea and fish with good luck. He was a very bad luck man. And that's all for the book.
Thank you so much, Sitarga. And I want to ask Gilena again. We do have a quote in the book that says, a man can be destroyed but not defeated. What does that mean?
Although he lost the physical prize, he wins a moral victory. A human can be, the sea can be seen as the mirror for the human beings, and like winning is not like, it doesn't depend on the outcome, like it depends on how the person has faced the struggle.
Yeah, thank you so much. What do you think, Danny?
So about that quote, I think when it says destroyed, he lost the fish and he has gone 84 days without catching it, and then he lost it again. He was destroyed by that, but he was not defeated in his spirit, honor, and self-respect, and in his perseverance.
Thank you so much. And regarding to this question, I want to ask another question. Let me put it in another way. Can we say a man can lose every single thing that he has, or fights for, or struggle with, but wins in the inside? Yeah, let me put it in another way. For example, I am a teacher, okay? I work hard for whatever I am working with. I am a teacher, and in my class, I failed, okay? But does it matter only the physical result? Only the physical result is matter, or can we say a man is a strong person without even having a physical result? What do you think, or what do you think about this question?
So Santiago lost the moment, but that doesn't mean he lost. He always believed in himself going out of the ocean and believing in himself 84 days without a fish. He still believed in himself. He lost the moment, but everyone didn't shame him because he got a good fish, fought all the way till home.
Thank you so much. And I want to ask Mila again, is really, is losing the true defeat or giving up is the true defeat?
We can lose physically, but still want mentally.
Can you repeat it, please?
He lost physically,
but he won mentally because he earned a lot of honor and respect from the people in the village.
But how? Can you explain more?
He lost the marlin and still got a lot of respect from the villagers.
Okay, what did he lose first?
He lost
He lost the
marlin.
the marlin, the fish. Okay, but what did he win at the end?
He won respect, pride, and
He won respect, pride, and courage at the same time. Thank you so much. So right now, let me ask you another question about nature. As you know that we are living in nature, right? In our environment is nature. Can a person respect nature but harming it at the same time?
Yes, he can, because yes, they can, because food comes from the nature, and respecting nature by not buying vehicles that are harmful for the atmosphere. That's respecting nature.
Can you connect this question to the Santiago story and somehow connect it to our real life, Gilena? Respecting nature, okay? We are living in the environment that we call nature. How can we use nature to our to ourselves, okay, to our benefits? If we do that, we have to destroy it, okay?
Yes.
How?
So first of all, Santiago in the story really admired nature. He loved the sea, he loved the birds, but like at the end, he was destined to kill the marlin. Although he really loved the marlin, but at the end he just had to kill it. It wasn't because he hated it, because it was for survival. He doesn't hate the nature, nor does nature hate him, but he just had to at the end.
Okay, thank you so much. Danny, don't you think nature has a way to fight back? Has its own way to, has a reaction towards doing something that you do?
Yes, for example, Santiago didn't catch any fish for 84 days. That was nature's attack. And also when he caught the fish, the marlin, the sharks came and ate it. Those are two attacks of the nature.
So you're saying nature has a balance. If you take too much, you have to pay the price.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Rogia, what do you think about that one? What do you think about nature and human life? Yeah, I mean, can you connect our connection with nature to our real life? Santiago has a really strong connection with nature, but he, at the end, he used nature for his own benefits. How can we do that in our real life?
Santiago killed the marlin. It does not mean that he hated the marlin. He needed to kill it because to survive. We also use the nature for eating, and it does not mean that we don't love it. We have to use it.
Okay, thank you so much. And Bellingham, do you agree with this quote that says, you must love nature, but at the same time you have to take what you need, not what you want? Can you connect this quote to our real life?
Santiago would take 2 or 3 days to find the marlin and kill it, not because he hated it, because he has to, because the marlin was pushing the boat along with him. He had to kill him so the boat would stop, and then the sharks came and ate the marlin's meat.
Okay, thank you so much. By the way, Santiago was trying to catch a fish for 84 days in a row. He didn't catch anything, but in day 85, he could catch a fish, which is the marlin, right? So when he saw the fish, he immediately fell in love with the fish. Okay, so does it connect to our daily real life when we have patience? We can get what we want. Okay, so if he wouldn't have patience and didn't wait for 4 days in a row, he couldn't catch anything. What do you think about that? Is patience good? Milena?
I think you should wait so you can get the answer. Like, patience means if you need to trust in the process, not the result. For example, Santiago went 84 days without catching a fish. But he wasn't hopeless, he believed himself and kept fishing. The 18th day he caught a marlin. That was the key of patience. He waited repeatedly until he got marlin.
You're saying that you have to continue whenever you need, and you have to stop whenever you are feeling to stop, right? Thank you. See that winning is always is it a must to be only physical result? Only?
No, it's not about the physical result. What means is the mentally and what you get around the point. So Santiago didn't catch the fish, but when the villagers saw the skull of the fish, they were amazed because the fish was very big and any man couldn't catch that fish alone. He was greeted greatly by the villagers.
Thank you so much. How Santiago felt about when he saw the skeleton of the marlin, did he get devastated? Was he called himself unlucky just like the other villagers called him? Yes?
When he get back to the shore, just the skeleton of the marlin was left, but he didn't feel defeated because he tries the best.
Okay, thank you. So we can say the skeleton that he got from the marlin was the visible result, okay? What is the invisible result that he gets at the end? As we know that he didn't get anything, whether he struggled too much to find a fish and catch it at the end, but he didn't get anything else rather than the skeleton of the marlin.
He got self-belief and patient, and he was not giving up. For him, success is not just how people see it, it's how he feels and believing it.
Thank you so much. What do you say, Barry? Okay, let me repeat the question. Is the visible result at the end when you are trying for something is the only thing that matters?
Yes, miss. Winning is not the most good thing about it. It's about you trying hard, trying to defeat it. When Santiago got back to the shore, he didn't feel defeated because he tried his best, fight back, and the villager didn't shame him.
Thank you so much. That we can say success is not only about gaining a true or a visible result. Success can be truly about your inner honor, your courage, your hard work and dedication that you put into your hard work that you are doing. Many say asking for help is weakness. I think, in my opinion, Santiago thought he must do every single thing alone by himself. What do you think about that? Is it a good thing to be alone all the time, even though that you do know that your decision is right?
Both. You can be lonely sometimes, you need to be lonely, but sometimes you have to have someone with you to help, and being lonely to focus more on yourself and be strong.
So you can say if you do something alone, you can focus more on yourself and think about those things that you did wrong, right? Thank you so much. Caesar, what do you say about that? About being alone is weakness.
Sometimes not, because everyone needs alone time. Sometimes you're sad, you need to be alone. Sometimes you're happy, you need to be alone. And Santiago did want that because he had no one to go into the deeps of the sea.
Daniel, why did he choose to be alone, work alone, by not asking for help?
Solitude helps Santiago to make clarity and have a connection with nature, and also helps him to think intentionally and think in a way that works for him, and like for the challenges to work out and cross the obstacles and consequences that come in the way.
Okay, for example, I want to do something, but I decided to do it alone. But at the same time, I need help. Is it fine? Is it okay if I ask for help? But in the meantime, if I ask for help, it means that I don't have the courage to do it alone. Is it correct?
No, I think asking for help is okay, because sometimes the work is just, you're not suitable for that much work, and you need a hand of someone to help you and maybe take off some of the work on your shoulders.
Thank you so much. Baron, what do you think would happen if Santiago asked for help, or he could even at least take Madeline with him, right? What would happen at the end if he asked Madeline to be with him? Could he catch the fish, for example, marlin, and bring it back to shore safely?
Yes, if Santiago took Madeline, he could catch the marlin, and he could get away without the sharks eating the marlin's meat. But since he went alone, the shark ate the marlin's meat, so he came out with a short skeleton.
Thank you so much. So, does courage mean always courage? For example, I have a courage to do something. Does that mean that I have to do it alone by myself all the time?
No, it really doesn't mean that you have to do it alone all the time. Sometimes you can get advices from other people from your process. And like in Santiago's story, he was like really alone. He wished he had the boy with him, but he couldn't because Santiago had like a long time experience with fishing. But Madeline was a young boy. Maybe he couldn't handle like all of this difficulty.
Thank you so much. Okay, can you give me an example from our daily real life? Just like how we are fighting with nature, we are destroying nature at the same time. We do have to do it. Okay. Can you give me a real example as a connection to our real life? What do you say, Sibel?
Yes, harming nature is won by vehicles and burning trees, like charcoal. When you burn charcoal, the CO2 release and destroys the atmosphere. That's hurting the nature. But the Santiago's reason wasn't about that. He loved the fish and he couldn't catch it because it was too big and too strong for him.
Okay, I do have another question, which is, for example, my appearance looks very weak, exhausted, tired, but does that mean that you can judge me just by my appearance? For example, is my inner thought must be like my appearance all the time? Yes?
No, inner thought, like, can I give a real life example?
Yeah, for sure.
For example, those people that have cancer, they are exhausted like physically outside, but they might be happy about it and don't care in the inside.
So you're saying that those like the patients that they do have cancer, they can fight with cancer just by being strong inside? So how did Santiago did that in the story? How could Santiago, by just being strong inside, could defeat the challenges by deciding that he must catch the fish?
Santiago came all from the shore to far away from the ocean. So like he had like a purpose to do something.
Yeah, thank you so much. Then again, body or spirit, which one is stronger and why?
Well, I think spirit is stronger because even though in the story Santiago lost the fish and he lost what people think of victory, which the real victory is the human spirit, he came back, he didn't feel that he failed, only his appearance looked like he failed. He was proud inside and thought that he won because that is true. True victory is the human spirit inside and the honor and self-respect.
Thank you so much. Bowen, do you think that Santiago must be proud of himself and why?
Yes, Santiago should be proud of himself because he always believes in himself. The thing that I love about him is he keeps believing in himself, especially when he's not defeated after shots get phenomenal meet.
Thank you so much. Roger, can you tell me the favorite part of the story? Your favorite part of the story and why?
My favorite part is that part when Santiago get back to the shore and just the skeleton was left because he didn't feel defeated and
Why he didn't feel defeated?
because he tries his best and he tries his best.
So his effort matters at the end. Thank you so much. What about you, Milagan? What is your favorite part of the story?
I agree with her. My favorite part is that the people saw the skeleton of the Marlin and they were so proud of Santiago, of what he did and what he fought.
Thank you so much. Gilena, I want you to tell me what lessons did you learn from Santiago's story and why? And how can you connect it to our real life?
I learned that you need to trust the process when you want to do something, and like being lonely and like having a partner can be both necessary, because being lonely you need to think about what you're going to do, but at the same time you need like a partner for support.
For support. Thank you so much. Let me ask you the same question, Marika. What did you learn from Santiago's story, and can you connect it to our real daily life?
I learned from Santiago's story that winning is not the most thing you should think about. It's about keep fighting back, trust in yourself, believe in yourself. Just like when you look how we should focus on our life, winning is not the most, focus on our life, and grow up and get a job.
Thank you so much. Let me ask you the same question, Sia. What do you think?
Living alone doesn't last for a long time because no one can live alone. For example, if your car broke down and you can't fix it by yourself, you have to have a mechanic in your life.
Thank you so much. And I want to ask my lovely students from back there, do you have any special questions that you want to ask the members of the debate?
Thank you, Mamaostayani, and thank you, dear students. Thank you, everyone, for being a good listener and being a good panelist, you yourselves. I'm really grateful and thankful for this opportunity. Thanks for Mamaostayani, who's the godfather of the book club. He invented it for Wise, so we appreciate the idea and his support. So about the book, who read it? Who took the most time? Like who took a week? Who read it the third, fourth time? Who read it twice? Dan. Okay, and you. Okay. Why did you read it twice, Danny?
To debate it well and remember it well and write the essay in a good way.
Excellent. And you? Why did you read it twice?
I read it twice so I can get a lot of information to answer I was asked a question.
Okay, great. Okay, a question for all of you. I don't know who would like to answer. What's the connection of the story, the moral of the story, to our day and age life, to your life, not even my life? I'm older than you. You, as a teenage, as a student, what's the takeaway for you, for each one of you? Go ahead, shoot.
The story shows it's not about what you gain or earn, it's about facing difficulties and believing in yourself.
Lovely, great. What else?
It teaches us that life is not about avoiding problems, it is about facing them with confidence and self-respect and honor and experience.
Lovely, nice.
It's also about defeating the shorts of yourself because
And challenges?
and challenges, just facing the challenges, and it talks about that you shouldn't give up. You should just go keep trying, trusting on yourself to basically end your life.
Exactly. Anyone else? Where's your takeaway?
Don't judge a book by its cover. What matters is the inside.
Exactly. Yes. Don't judge a book by its cover. What matters is how is that? If I go back to you, how do you get that from the story?
What matters is the mentally he mentally win because he went outside for 4 days alone in the sea, in the deeps of the sea for a fish, and he came back empty-handed, and the village respected him because of his
perseverance.
Yes,
He's
his
strong.
stride.
He's right.
His attempts.
Exactly. Very deep. Thank you. Thank you, Mamaostayani, and thank you, everyone. Want to say something? No? Okay. Great. I'm happy to be hearing your ideas. I'm happy that for most of you or all of you that participated in the debate and wrote the essays, we had so many good essays, but as anything in life, we had to choose. So they represent you, they represent your efforts. Hopefully next year, many more of you will participate on those grades that they will become 7 and 8. So thank you, and I'll pass the mic to anyone who wants has a question or something. Thank you, Mamaostayani.
Okay, for the last question, I want to ask my lovely students and amazing students, can you describe the book, Omens, just by one word?
Be strong. Yes.
Trust in yourself.
And then can be destroyed but not defeated.
Bravery, being patient, not giving up.
Thank you for your time and effort and hard work that you put into this debate and writing your essay. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for listening.
وایز تەنها لە خۆی دەچێت.